Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So we are here at Kamakshi's residence. Today we are going to be contemplating and chanting and meditating on Trembakam mantra, Mahamrityunjay mantra, and we'll see what it means first, then we will chant and then we will meditate. Is that okay? Or
Yes,
you
yes,
want
yes,
chant
Swami.
you want chant first, meaning then and meditate?
Whatever you say, Swamiji, we'll follow you.
What do you want?
Whatever you say.
What is the sequence?
Meaning first, chant.
Meaning, chant and meditate. Okay. Democracy. So the mantra goes, you can repeat after me, or if everyone knows, तुम्हें पता है? तुम्हें पता है? सबको पता है. But just for the kids, you guys know the mantra? Oh, fantastic. So then we can chant together. ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. So this is the Vedic way of chanting it, but you can chant very simple. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamritat. But when it has the intonations, then a certain type of breathing begins, and that breathing helps in the purification. And that all mantras, the same thing is there. And the mantra begins with Om. Om is the primordial sound of the creation, and it is that syllable which, when chanted, it can give you anything you want in the relative world, and it can take you to the transcendental also. So choose. Simple mantra Om, and it is the sound, it is the speech of the Lord, the Ishvara, and out of it came all the various vowels, and from the friction of the vowels came the consonants, and the consonants became the various aspects of the creation. And then these various consonants and vowels combined together, we get different words. For example, Trambakam Yajamahe. So all the words that you speak in Hindi, in English, in everything, all these are combination of vowels and consonants. What are vowels? They are natural sounds existing in the creation. Like in English it is A-E-I-O-U, here it is A-I-E-E-U-U, and so on. Then what is consonants? That which are produced by gharshan, by friction. So all k, kh, g, k, kh, g, same way. So entire your mouth is covered. The cerebrals, the palatals, the dentals, from the lips, labials, and this way our Sanskrit covers everything. We will not go into that. But this Om is that which is able to give you the relative as well as the absolute. And it being the primordial sound, the unstruck sound of the creation, if you close your ears, you can hear the part continuously going. Inside you also it is going on, And if as we become more and more alert and calm down within ourselves, it takes over your head. Meaning it takes over your mind. And that, and all our mantras in our Vedas and various scriptures, they begin with Om or they begin with Atha. Here, this mantra, it is beginning with Om. It is the sound of auspiciousness. It is the and it being a primordial sound, which is yes, when you are chanting, it has got a beginning and an end, but actually it is beginningless and endless because the sound is continuously reverberating in the creation. And this mantra, this Trambakam mantra which we just chanted before, this is also a death defeating mantra. And when chanted, today only someone SMS'd me, if I show you afterwards, Swamiji, I am having pain in my ankle. I tripped over my own dog and I fell down, and for 2 weeks I am suffering. And can you tell me some mantra by which I can help myself? तो मैं क्या बोलूँ, सोच रहा था, मैं अभी इसका याद आया, मैं कहा ओ त्र्यंबकम, I gave her Trambakam. And when I gave her Trambakam, she said, that's what I'm doing every day. I said, good, continue. But it helps just not chanting. What you have to do with the mantra, if it needs to heal you, wherever the problem is, you put your attention there and then chant the mantra. What happens if you put attention? I'm asking.
The mind calms.
No.
Because it heals that portion, that whichever the
Why? Why? How? Normally Swamiji says, don't while and howl.
Yes.
But why and how does that portion heal itself?
Because energy,
Huh?
energy is
Focus. What happens when you focus there?
energy is channelized.
So remember, when you are chanting the mantra and using your breath, and when you breathe with the mantra into that particular area, wherever your attention will go in that any part of the body, the blood starts flowing there. If you just think of your fingers and just bring your attention to the fingers and breathe 2-3 times. You feel tingling sensation there. That tingling sensation is because where your attention is, a rush of blood goes. Where there is rush of blood, there is more oxygen available. Where there is more oxygen, carbon dioxide is displaced. Where carbon dioxide is, healing takes place.
Correct.
This is the technology behind it. So you can heal, and if done this way, with the mantra or just with Om, that is also possible. So here it says, it is also, this also is known as the Rudra mantra and or the Trambakam mantra, and this mantra is found in the Rig Veda. I don't know which part of the Rig Veda, but in Rig Veda, and in the Rudram, but in the Rudram, of course, in the Rudram, in the Namakam it comes towards the end, last paragraph, in the last Anuvak we should say, and this Mrityunjay mantra is addressed to the Trambaka. Who is Trambaka? Tra here means the three, and Ambaka is the eyed, three-eyed one. What are the three eyes? Very simple. What is that? She said, है कहाँ है खोलो.
I'm not sure, but how would I want it?
सब में है, सब में है. Everyone has the third eye. Yeah, so what is the three-eyed one? So normal eyes are these two eyes, and the third eye is the eye of destruction or wisdom.
Wisdom, I will.
Both. If we say destruction, Yesterday I was watching Shiva Shakti serial. So usme the Kamdev went and shot the love arrow to Shivji, who was sitting for hundreds of years in meditation because he was suffering from the separation from Sati. And the moment that went and it disturbed his mind, he thought all that energy was, instead of feeling the emotion and of love and loss and anything, he channelized it and his third eye opened up. And the moment the third eye opened, it went and burnt the Kamdev straight away. At the same time, in Bhagavad Gita, we see the Lord, when Arjuna asked that how can I experience all your various forms in one go, he said, with these two eyes you cannot see, you need an eye of wisdom. So he gave him the third eye. So that third eye is the intuitive eye. That third eye is in every one of us. At a very physical level, I'm not telling you the mantra, I'm telling you more sadhana, but it's good. You can build it up. Because he used the word sushumna, so I'm going in that direction. So what are the threes in your life? So there is Ida, there is Pingla, and there is Sushumna. So one is the Surya Nadi, one is the Chandra Nadi. Similarly, the right eye is the sun, left eye is the moon, and third eye is the going beyond. Agni. Come. बैठ जाएंगे. Similarly, when we cannot balance both the eyes, very difficult for us to balance both the eyes. Then how do we balance within us? You can balance the Ida and the Pingla. How? By clearing them, by breathing alternate nostrils. If you do, very quickly, within few days, sometimes even within one sitting, both of them become balanced. The moment both of them become balanced, your Sushumna, the central channel, that opens up. That central channel is the Sushumna, that is the third eye. And in this way, many different ways we can look at it. Like in Srimad Bhagavatam also, when you want to merge into the Lord, and there because we all meditate upon अभी शांति में बैठो अभी. When we meditate on Lord, we look at Ganapati, we look at Mata, and we get lost in the form. But what do you want? You want consummation, isn't it? Consummation means you want to become one. Just thinking about food is not enough. You want the food to become one with you. I saw those two kids, it's not enough. I want to hug and feel inseparable from them. That's how it is. So when we look at this form in Srimad Bhagavat, there in Uddhav Gita, it is given, how do you merge into the Lord? So there, after the whole prakriya, again beginning with Om and all, eventually it takes you to a point where you are seeing Lord Krishna Chaturbhuj Dhari standing in front of your eyes. And because what are you doing? From the outside world, you went into your heart. Into your heart, your mind may be distracted by many things, then it got focused on the form of the Lord. That form of the Lord is not it is not jada, it is a moving, the cloth must be moving, and you are seeing it, but sometimes your attention is going to the pitambar, sometimes it's going to the kundal, sometimes it's going to the crown, sometimes it's going to the flute, sometimes it's going to the morpank. So you are still, your mind is not settled, but yes, compared to the outside world, it has settled on the Lord. But within the Lord, there are so many varieties. And as long as your intention is to merge in the Lord, that is very important. That I want to become one with Him. What will be, where is your essence? Is it outside or inside? Inside. So when you go inside, can you find something? No. So similarly, what is the entry point of the Lord to become one with Him? There in Gita, 11th canto, it comes. You bring your attention to the two eyes of the Lord while looking at the third eye. You bring your attention to the two lips of the Lord, and his lips are never It's always slight gap is there. So you keep your attention on both the lips, but you are available to the gap between the lips. Or you keep attention on the 2 feet and you're keeping the attention on the gap between the 2 feet. And when you keep it there, so from manyness in his body, you have come to the two, and the two. And in that, as you keep looking at the two eyes, somewhere you will get absorbed into the third eye. When you are looking at the two lips, suddenly, normally we all breathe with nose, but sometimes we breathe from mouth. You get sucked in, become one with him, go into the formless. And same way, when you think about his feet, 2 feet, you get merged into all the qualities and what he stands on, the ideals that he stands. And you come to meet the Lord as he is. So Bhagavad, it may be the story of the Lord and his devotees, but it is taking you to the Nirgun Nirakar. Same way here, this Nirgun Nirakar Lord, who is he in form? Trayambakam, and this the three-eyed one, and he is identified. He is the Shiva himself, and Trayambakam. This Trayambakam Yajama, it comes in Rig Veda or Yajur Veda? Where does the Namakam and Chamakam come? Yajur Veda. Krishna Yajur Veda, and so in the Yajur Veda. Rig Veda, I don't know if it comes up. Rig Veda also. Okay. And Yajamahe, I pray to him. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. When we are praying to him. Remember, I just gave you the 3 examples of 2 eyes, 2 lips, 2 feet. So we are remembering the three-eyed one. When we are remembering the three-eyed one, the third eye is something different. It's in a different location. It is not like this, like our eyes are. It's standing straight. So it grabs our attention also. And it is the vibration, the power. It's much more than the 2 eyes. And here when we say Yajamahe, Trayambakam Yajamahe, I pray, I bow down, I sing the glory of, whichever way you say, of that three-eyed one. So are you a three-eyed one? Or is it only the Lord who is three-eyed one? So is the Lord separate from you, or is the Lord in and through you? That all depends upon your bhava. So pray to the three-eyed one. How should I say? Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Okay, let's then look at the whole thing together. That when we contemplate on this three-eyed one, who is none other than the Shiva, who is none other than the Rudra, the one who destroys. When the third eye opens, what does it destroy? What does it destroy?
Negativity.
Negativity of whose? Others? Negativity of the world.
It's all about Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mata, Vatsalya.
Negativity of ours.
Yes.
Ours. Where is the whole world existing?
Inside.
In our mind.
Yeah.
It destroys all the negativity of the mind. What she said is correct. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Matsya. But also, more so, is it transforms normally when you look with 2 eyes, you are looking at duality. When you look at everything with the third eye, it destroys the duality and it shows you the unity in spite of duality. In spite of duality. So it is not only destruction for the sake of destruction. It is giving you the vision. So you say, just like you, so many parts of your body are there, but you say I am one body. Many parts, but one body. Exactly the same way. When the eye of wisdom opens up, it destroys all multiplicity or duality, and it presents you the oneness or the one principle, or you become at one meant with that divine theme. See, so when you are thinking of Lord Shiva and he is ever established in his essential nature, you will also get there. There is no doubt about it. When you are thinking of Lord Krishna and you are contemplating on him, you will also get established in those qualities, in that, in what Lord Krishna is, you will become one with that. When Meera says, Mere to Giridhar Gopal, she had no doubt. She merged into the Lord. Nobody could find his body, her body also. When Shabri, who was praying to Lord Ram for so many years, when Ram came, she merged into Sri Ram. See? But did she physically merge into Sri Ram? No. She did merge physically. But there was no doubt about it. So do we have that doubt? When we think of the Lord, the three-eyed one, when we pray to the three-eyed one, then we also become one with that infinite principle, which is our essential nature. That is always there, but it becomes available when we focus on it, when we contemplate on it. And what will happen when we contemplate on it and become Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam? When the eye of wisdom opens, when the third eye opens, what is the resultant? There is fragrance everywhere. Just like when the bud is closed, there is no fragrance, or very light. Some of them not even there. But the moment the rose opens up, or any other flower bud opens up, it spreads the fragrance like you have never smelt before or seen the fragrance before. So similarly, when our third eye opens, when our eye of wisdom opens, within whatever the ways we just told you, automatically there is a fragrance that emanates. And if you have not met saints and sages, please do. Now I'm serious. You go into the embrace of Ammachi. You heard of Ammachi?
Yeah.
You go into the embrace of Ammachi, you will have that fragrance. You go, I had the opportunity to touch the feet of Sai Baba. There also, the moment I touched his feet and I held his feet, same fragrance. And many other masters I have come across in India who must be established. That's why this is a very physical way of telling you. And what is this fragrance like? When you come into this house, did you put any agarbatti today?
No, put candles everywhere.
Candle.
Agarbatti in the
Room. So the moment you light lamp and then you put a agarbatti in the morning or evening in your temple or in your room, in your hall, immediately you feel fresh about it, isn't it? Pushti Vardhanam. So that fragrance which is emanating as a result of the flowering of your essential nature, it is nourishing. And how does flower nourish? How does the sun nourish when it rises in the morning? Without doing anything. It's just being it. The flower doesn't say, come and get my fragrance, now I am open. I realized myself, now I am Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam. No, flower is just being flower. The sun is just being the sun. Exactly the same way, saints and sages are also just being as they are. But people get from far and wide, come and get attracted to them. See? Why? Because being in their presence nourishes us. Whenever Swamiji comes or any other master comes like Ammachi or anyone, and we have myself, Radhika ji, Mataji, we traveled all over India for 3 months and met many Mahatmas, just after we finished the studies. And it was the best thing. So many places, somewhere there is Kshetra Mahima, somewhere there is the person Mahima, somewhere is there temple Mahima. huh? And when you are going there, you can't see any trees. Even this time, when we went to Char Dham last time, I'm going, there are no trees, there are no flowering trees, but suddenly a waft of beautiful fragrance comes, as if divine. There is no agarbatti anywhere, everyone is sweating. Huh? So when we start flowering, that flowering is only possible when our attention is on the Trambakam, when our attention is on that eye of wisdom or on the Lord, and that flowering happens, and that flowering cannot but bring about nourishment to anyone who comes in its presence. Such is our Mahadev, such is our Lord Shiva, such is our essential nature, because that Lord Shiva or Mahadev is none other than the self that we are. Sugandhim Pashtivardhanam. And this is the first part of the mantra. And the second part is what? Urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshiyama mritaat. Urvarukamiva bandhanat. Urva is a cucumber. Now, thank God it is cucumber, it is not pumpkin. So what is the pumpkin or cucumber or these vegetables or fruits, if you say? They don't hang on a tree.
Creepers.
They are on a creeper. Imagine if a pumpkin falls from a tree when it is ripe. Whoever is walking underneath will be damaged. But here what is happening? Urvarukameva iva. Urvarukameva iva. Like this cucumber or pumpkin, or which are growing on a creeper, on a vine, it is very thin. They are sitting where they are sitting. They never move. They are getting fed by the vine, but they are getting matured. So what is that vine? Creeper or vine? That creeper or vine is this world. What are you getting fed by? Food, relations, possessions, house, school, education, society, government, etc. The entire infrastructure is already there before you take birth. Isn't it? Entire infrastructure is there. And we are growing, we are maturing, from childhood we become adults. But do we really become adults? Do we really get matured? Because many people still behave childish. What is maturity? What is maturity? Ampagya. What is pakna? That now, if it is an unripe mango, it is sour. A ripe mango is sweet. An unripe cucumber is bitter. A ripe cucumber is it's nice to eat and taste. Exactly the same way. Are we ripening from our experiences, from the relationships? Or are we becoming bitter? Meaning, we have stopped ripening because we have taken a position. I have grown up now, everything the children have to do. I had done what I have to do. Now there is no more change possible. Why? I have reached 30, I have reached 40, I have reached 50, I have reached 60. Now, no. What are you going to teach me? Look at your age and look at my age. Look at you don't even have a दाढ़ी and I got white दाढ़ी ऐसी आ गई. इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि मैं is the white दाढ़ी a pratik of not being able to learn anything further? Nahi na? We must be open to that presence. We must be open to that Triambakam because he can express any moment. We have to be available. And there are n number of techniques to be available. This morning, where we had satsang, there I gave one. Early in the morning, in Amrut Anubhav, there 4 examples. There are 17 yoga bhumikas being given. Each one example is a meditation. 17 meditations. So we just completed 5 or 6 of them. Beautiful. Because creation is continuously changing, and the opportunities of accessing that divine principle, there is n number of ways. There is not only one fixed way. Here, Triambakam is one fixed way, one way. But if you interpret it correctly, in a way that you want to be one with it, you want to invoke him within you. And what is that invocation? You must ripen. And what is ripening? All ignorance is removed. All bitterness about life is removed. And in its place, it is replaced by what? By sweetness. This is one thing. How does the cucumber, once it is ripe, what happens to it? Once the pumpkin matures and it is ready to be made into a vegetable or to be plucked, what happens? Here it is said, Urva Rukameva Bandhanat. What is that bandhan? It is still attached to the vine. In mango tree, you have to pluck the mango from the tree. In apple tree, you have to pluck the apple from the tree. In grape wine, you have to pluck the grapes from the wine. But in pumpkin, do you pluck the pumpkin from the wine? कभी तुमने देखा है, when the lemon is ripe, yes, it is a sour fruit, no doubt. But when you go to it, or even mango or apple, if it is ripe, you will require minimum effort to pluck it away. If it is not ready, you have to pull, you have to push, you have to twist. But if it is ripe, just you touch and it comes in your hand. Exactly the same way. Pumpkin, etc., cucumber, lauki, all these, they are sitting where they are sitting, on the ground. They are nourished by the vine. But when they become matured, they don't leave the mother plant. They don't leave the mother plant. Then who leaves the mother plant? Who leaves? The mother plant leaves the child, the fruit. How does it leave? It shrivels. जहाँ पे वो connected होता है ना ऐसे. So it shrivels, and the mother plant का ये जो part है जो उधर, that which is connected to the fruit, it shrivels and withdraws. The mother withdraws, and the fruit remains as it is, undisturbed. In other words, where does this happen in your life? When you go to sleep, the world withdraws from your mind, doesn't it? Right now you are sitting here, maybe against your will, but the world has withdrawn from you. Chalo yaar, we can't run away, so at least listen. Or when you are sitting in meditation, the world withdraws. When you are chanting the name of the Lord, or you chant Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, the world will withdraw, and you are in tune with the mantra and the vibrations within you. Body is still, and nothing else matters, because you are in synchronization with the one whom you are remembering through word and form. See? So we have to, so this is a lesson. Urva Rukumeva Bandhanat. What is the lesson? Live in the world in such a way that you learn from all the experiences of the world, and become matured. And that maturity will only come Yes, we are learning from the world. There is one learning called from the world. It is in Mundaka it comes as aparavidya. The other is paravidya. That scripture is also part of this world. Physics, chemistry is also part of this world. So only the outside world, I think, and say, why am I not getting peace? Because you are not reading, contemplating, engaging with what is required to be engaged with. That world also gives you scriptures. That world also gives you Triambakam Yajamahe. That world also gives you Om Namah Shivaya. That world also gives you Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, etc., etc., etc. You take one of them and hold on. How will it not give you the solace? It will bring you the tranquility. And what is that tranquility? Where the entire world of multiplicity goes out of your mind in a jiffy. Without any efforts. Why? Your efforts are to remember Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. Where are you doing it? In the world, in this body, in this mind. They are part of the world. Are you the part of the world? No, you are the one who knows all these are functioning. And as you keep contemplating, you mature. And that maturity is all multiplicity, in other words, bitterness, is gone, and in its place, what is that? Urvarukameva bandhanat mrityor mukshiyamamritat. The nectar of immortality is gained. And by gaining that immortality, you conquer death, you go beyond death. See? While living in this world, even if I run away from here to Himalayas, I'm still in the world only, no? One of our friends only, from our batch, he told Swamiji, I want to go and live in the Himalayas. Swamiji, don't go that far, man. Let's do a trial run in the caves in Lonavala, and there are some Jain caves, and I know the priest. He will fix one. Acha, very good. Came, went, everything. His whole devotees came, and they put and bhajan karte hue usko le gaye, and he went and sat down. It was beautiful just before sunset. So it was beautiful before sunset. They all went, Pujari also went, Aarti Varti ho gayi, lock karke, they went away. And come 6 o'clock, what happens when you go in your garden at 6 o'clock? Mosquitoes. And he didn't take any mosquito repellent. 45 minutes later, he was banging the door. Let me out. He was in the cave somewhere. Andhera, no light, no thing. And all the sounds from the jungle, from the bushes, and mosquitoes galore. And caves, when they are not used and habited, they have a stink for some time. Because bats must have been there, whatever, all that. And he came back. Then he said to Swamiji, what do I do? One experiment I was going to go to, I was ready to leave everything and go to Himalayas, and now you sent me here, and now I don't know what to do. So Swamiji said, go to your room, make a nice asan and everything, and outside the door you put a plate. Cave. And live inside.
Good idea.
So we feel in the name of spirituality to do such funny things of going away. But where will you go away? Your mind is still there. You leave your family and go to the Himalayas, and your family is you're still remembering them all the time. So maturity, pakna, the urvarukameva bandhanat. Your interaction with the world should be such that you mature into a sweet person, into a fragrant person, so that your eye of wisdom opens up. That is maturity. क्यों आए हो? Why have you come? Why didn't you come earlier? प्यार से बोलो यार. Swamiji, lecture शुरू करो. Swamiji, lecture enough, or you talk too much. Some people bark. But But some people, but we have to become, I'm not going to get into that part of it because there are many saints who are very angry saints, yet very blessed. Their every word is a blessing. So I'm like that. But because that saint does it, we don't have the freedom to do it. So again, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritaat. So this way we have to chant this mantra. We'll chant how many times you want to chant?
108 Swami.
108 करेंगे
ज़्यादा हो जाएगा?
हैं?
ठीक है, आप देख लो. Whatever suits best.
कर सकते हैं फिर नहीं 54 कर ले
हाँ,
तुमको देयर इज अ पर्पस देन वी विल डू इट
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ पर्पस का नहीं.
उसके बाद ध्यान भी करना है ना
हाँ, ठीक
थोड़ी देर के लिए
हाँ, तो 54 कर लो.
लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस मेरे पास माला वाला नहीं है
लेके
हमारे पास
आऊँ?
है हाँ so now we'll chant the Trambakam mantra and keep your let her come then I'll tell तुम ही काउंट करो तुम्हारी माला है
ठीक है स्वामी.
and when you the 3 4 are left then you let me know
ओके स्वामी.
hmm? ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. Mantra always helps if you chant it loudly. If you do it like this, it is not going to help. It must shake everything inside. But don't shake so much that you lose your position. Chant loudly enough to maintain the composure and feel the vibration of every alphabet that is being uttered by your mouth. Then it will have its impact. And then as a result of continuous chanting, when it becomes soft, then it is okay. But initially it should be done that way. ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् 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 मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् 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 मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव 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 मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. Sit quietly for some time. Feel the body and mind reverberating with the vibration. Body is still. You are happy for no reason. that causeless happiness is the way to live every moment of our life. Happy for no reason. And that is only possible when we have invoked the inner wisdom and come to be who we actually are, not who we imagine ourselves to be. When the eye of wisdom opens up, there is no coming and going. There is no birth or death. You are established in your essential nature, which is of the nature of immortality, infinity. That immortality is our essential nature. And it is even right now. When we chant such mantras loudly, the vibration pushes away everything that is coming and going from our mind, meaning all the thoughts. You are awake. You are watching. But there is nothing in the mind to be looked upon. There is nothing to be seen. This doesn't mean that you are watching void or emptiness. This is the objectless awareness. This objectless awareness, where you are looking, observing, but nothing to be observed, is available. Itself is realization. Itself is immortality. Death is of the body. Birth and death is of the breath. Birth and death is of the thoughts. But you, the conscious one, are deathless. Moksha here and now. Slowly taking a deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Move your fingers, move your toes, move your shoulders, move your neck, and offer the experience to the Lord so no memory is created. Remain empty. job done.